So timestamps exist in case you just want to skip forward, but yeah, I mean, I figure I might as well just leave the opening as is because, well. Also, I was doing some interesting checkups on what happened in other servers, but I guess we'll just go in here. Nothing too special here. I'm using the exact 3 Musume to race here, so let's see what happens. Otherwise, as I sit here and make sure everything's okay, yeah, if I had to guess, well, I actually have to see who I'm going against, but if everything's okay, everything's okay, and if not, well, no. But this is why timestamps exist, so at least we can get a good look. Might as well take a proper look while we're at the last race anyway. So, without further ado, yeah, this looks bad for me. But we'll stick until the end. I mean, might as well, right? So, as we stick here, yeah, this is... Oh, that's me. That's me! And this is everyone else. So, I think I still plan, if nothing else, as we're kind of just looking over who is in this race. Yeah, I was planning to just... I'm already training for Gemini Cup, and I think I'll still do 3 aces. I'll go for 3 aces. If I don't get 3 aces, shrug, I guess. There's not really much else I can say. If I can't do 3 aces, I do have a backup plan for Gemini Cup. Again, at this point, I'm sure people may have done some fine-tuning during the Taurus Cup, but aside from that, as we see someone running 2 debuffers, 1 ace, yeah, we'll just hope for the best. Otherwise, again, not really much else to say here for, yeah, 2 debuffers, 1 ace. I don't believe in myself enough to run 2 debuffers, 1 ace, because if things go badly, yeah, an extra 100 wits would probably do well. But, I mean, you never know. You never know what could happen. Is this enough, by the way? Yeah, it is enough. Well, yeah, if someone else is running 2 debuffers, 1 ace, you can die. But as for me, my 3 aces are not properly built anyway, so shrug, I guess. We're gonna find out, yeah, because this Rice Shower, if nothing else, basically I'm trying to 15% game the Rice Shower. As for the other trainer, we're trying to just outlast, but their gold ship has everything proper, so basically I'm trying to 15% into 15%, so we'll see what happens. And by that, I mean, we're trying to 15% based on, hey, the Rice Shower doesn't proc her skills, and then good things happen. But otherwise, I have a really, really low chance. In fact, I'm pretty sure I get 3rd here. If I had to put my chips down right now, I'm sure we get 3rd. But otherwise, we sit here and wait and hope for the best. But yeah, aside from everything else happening, I mean, maybe we get some weird blocks here and there, but as my Simply Rudolph already gets blocked, oh boy, this is going to be interesting. This also puts my Ogity Cap in a bad position because she wants to proc Triumphant Pulse if possible, but otherwise, yeah, we're probably going to get assassinated by this Rice Shower here. Assassinated in terms of the actual lore, please, as we proc some Swinging Maestros. We definitely need to proc everything. My gold ship dies during this race for getting rushed, so there's our first 15%. I think it's like more like 22%, but still, it's close enough to 15%, doesn't matter. My Simply Rudolph also dies here, so there's the second rush, and our Ogity Cap is not in a good position, so yeah, we definitely lost. We definitely lost. If I win, I mean, I guess I'll think of what to do here. But no, this is not looking good. We now definitely need to use both stamina perks, stamina skills, but I don't foresee that happening. It's not. We can dodge maybe the 2, but no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, rushed into these 2, and my gold chip is the one with the most stamina of the of all 3 Musume I'm using, so this is going to be very, 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 very bad. We have to hope for the luckiest blocks in the world, but there's a very low chance of that happening. With only 9 races, not much is going to happen, so it's probably going to be Rice Shower, gold chip, and probably even the 3rd, or second ace on the other team, which is the Ogity Cap. So, shrug, we're going to see what happens here. Yep, their Rice Shower pulls forward. My gold ship dies in stamina, and our Ogity Cap is probably also going to die. She's the only one who hasn't been rushed. Maybe we take 2nd, but that would be a really, 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 really poor hope. We do get to proc Triumphant Pulse. We do get to use Triumphant Pulse, but unless a miracle happens, that gold chip's already in 2nd, so we're gonna definitely take 3rd. Yeah, nothing much is gonna happen. In fact, we might even not take all 3, but let's find out. Yeah, so we take 3rd. That's to be expected. This lobby, oof, pain. But the matchmaking all happened in the last period, so again, to be expected here. Not that, of course, you always look to win, but shrug, right? So, anywho, as we move on here, yeah, that's the end of the Champions race. Again, already training for Gemini Cup. It's already looking a bit better, or it's already looking a lot better, I can say that much. And I don't really mind making a video of me training here and there, so hey, shrug, right? But otherwise, we'll take a look at the placing and the distances as well. And yeah, not really much else to go off here. So without further ado, we'll take a look at our records, my record, which is pretty much around 50%-ish. Not total, that's per the one Musume, but we at least take our 3 tickets and on top of all the goodies, so I'll be happy with that. Although a lot of free-to-plays did a lot better. So without further ado, yeah, this is where we're at. So 40%, but I think in total I have like 70%. But that's not anything to be too glad about. Could have done a lot better during training. That's basically the end-all be-all here, on top of just missing pump some iron. But I specifically took it expecting myself to not... In fact, I think I was like in 5th place and above when Gold Chip was at the race, but that's me forgetting things. So yeah, without further ado, not really much else to say. We're here at the end screen, so I might as well hold off. Again, already training for Gemini Cup, going to be using a few tickets here and there. I do need to do my scouts for Musume. I think that's the one thing I haven't done yet properly on this account. Because I threw everything into Kita-san Black. Although, if there were any Musume I would have scouted for, it would probably have been Narita Taishin, but if nothing else, we can wait. Again, my usual strategy is to save 30,000 carats, so however many carats I have, subtract 30,000 carats, because I know what I wanted to scout for. And if I have anything else, if I have 60,000, then I can go get Christmas Ogre Cap. But without further ado, maybe Saiyan Sky, but that's a different topic entirely. But yeah, without further ado, if you have anything to say, you know what to do. If you want to say anything else, you know what to do. And I won't take up much more of your time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.